Welcome to the Locker, episode 51. I'm here, and this time, to my left, as you were looking at me, I got my man Van House. Man, how you doing, Van?
I'm doing well, man. I'm slowly coming off of this high of going into Neyland Stadium and whipping that ass. That I'm slowly coming off of it. Slowly. I'm gonna ride this all the way to Saturday morning.
Hey, man, do yourself a favor and go look at or go listen to the podcast from last show when you were talking about LSU's defense.
Ooh.
Do yourself a favor. Some editing. There's some beautiful editing going. You know, you may not have listened. If you just got it playing in the background, you will turn your head and say, "What?"
About LSU defense?
Is the editing that you need to hear? You made a comment about LSU's defense, and the editing is, "Oh man, it's official." The editing is official.
You didn't drop the percolator on
the editing is official. Oh man, I wish I had it queued up.
You didn't put the percolator on. Come on, man. You ain't. Come on. That ain't right. First of all, that showed your damn age, because there's a lot of freaking listeners don't even know what a percolator.
Hey, but we had LT Ward on here 2 weeks ago.
Facts.
Or not 2, 2 weeks ago now. Yeah, we had LT Ward on there. So
yeah, it was 2 weeks. Yeah. Man, time goes by fast. Seems like we just had him on.
Yeah, and his gray hair ain't slowing down none. Man, my mama got the nerve to say to me, I'm glad you shave because you look better. I thought I always looked the same on here. Like I always thought I just pretty much looked the same. Like she acted like, and I don't really do no shaving. Like all I did was trimmed up like the little side part or whatever.
Mom knows, man.
If your mom to call you ugly,
that's a bad look. That's a bad. You know you need to get something done. I don't know what it is, but you need to change something. If mom says it.
All I know is she married my daddy, so I got good genes, so she can't be acting like that.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But yeah, man. So you know, I was debating whether I was going to bring this subject up, but
okay.
We talked about it on last show, so I had some guests lined up this week. I've been turned down. I mean, I've been in media myself personally, like media for 15 years.
That's it. I thought it was longer than that.
2005. Well, I mean, I was playing up until 2003, and I didn't move back to Lexington until 2005.
I keep forgetting, man. You are that many years after me.
Yeah. So, and I have yet to have stood anybody up on an engagement. Now I've been doing it for 15 years.
Yeah, I know, man.
And you hear me frequently. Tom Leach, Dick Gabriel, Ryan Lemon, KSR. I've been on rocking, huh?
Other podcasts.
Oh yeah. I've been on with Terry. Terry and them.
Vinny. Yep.
Terry and Vinny. So my point is, they asked me, and it ain't like you don't have to double back. You gotta check with people.
Right.
And like I said, I don't. And because we're in the locker, I don't feel like this is appropriate for media in general. I really don't feel it's appropriate. And it's fine if you feel like we don't present a big enough stage that you don't want to be involved. That's absolutely fine. So you can either tell me up front that the last guest, I think he probably had something going on. But I just think, I don't know. Like I just can't fathom this. Like the people people that have been invited to the show, I can't say I would, put them up on this level. And there's like a huge difference in between our accomplishments. But I don't know.
You should treat the janitor like you treat the CEO.
Thank you. You don't even be on Facebook. I said that on Facebook.
Oh man, that's an old school meme, old school statement. And my dad told me that a long time ago. He didn't use CEO and janitor, but basically the same gist. So yeah, man, I don't know. But this show is so free. We don't even have we don't have a pre-show meeting and we're gonna talk exactly about this and that, and we got it all lined up. 5 minutes of this and 10 minutes. Come on, man. We just in here. We just in the locker room. You don't know what you're gonna talk about in the locker room until someone brings up a subject.
But my concern really is that I'm not sure if like I said, I don't even feel comfortable talking about it. Like it's supposed to be the locker, but I feel extremely uncomfortable talking about it.
Go ahead and say it because we haven't said anybody's name yet. So
no, it's not really about the names. It's about are some people? Are you right? It is about the names. Are some people like I think for sure one of the individuals didn't want to join because they thought I had a UK based podcast, and they didn't want to be affiliated with the UK based podcast. I'm not you, man. We done had people come on here and say they thought their time in UK was terrible. And they bashed their coaches. I had several people bash here, and they felt like they should have made a different decision on coming to UK. But my whole thing is, I invite you. Only people I really invite because you my brothers, like somebody I know, somebody I can't really invite nobody that I don't like or that doesn't like me. So
you don't just let anybody in your house. This is our house, so
no,
we just
go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No. We're just not gonna we not invite anybody in the house. So we don't. If you ain't good company, you ain't gonna come sit down in the locker with us. That's just facts.
I also feel that if they do have an issue with me, I love to sit down in the locker room and discuss it. But nobody really has any issues with me. But then when they get to thinking about it, well, I don't want to talk about this shit in front of everybody. So now it ain't that big of a deal. But I don't know. It's just like I said. It just befuddles me.
Nice word.
I like to use befuddle and besmirch. Those are two words every time I can pull it out. I like to use. But so we're gonna get off that. So not that we have a lack of ability to carry on the show without the guests, but when we got a guest, we got a plan. To know some of your background, have some questions to ask. Right. This, that, and third. Like shit. One of the guys that I don't know how. I don't even think you know Fred White from Tennessee.
I don't.
And we had one of the long. Him and Lamont was like, right. Man, they just had plenty. Lamont had a bunch to get off his chest. A lot. And Fred just wanted to talk. So
right, and that's what the thing. Fred came and just talked, man, and we just let him talk. If this is a platform for you to just talk, man, talk, man. Like we're the athletic. We're the athletic version of the barbershop.
Absolutely. Oh man, you hit that and look at my lean back. Look at just like I'm like on the movie The Barbershop, like
right. I don't interesting, man. I'm glad that you're the one handling that and not me because I might piss some people off. Because
you can't do that.
As you tweeted to, I can't remember, to someone this week is y'all think Van is nice, but he's actually an asshole. And that's facts. I can't dispute that. And once you get to know me, you know I am an ass. I say what's on my mind most of the time, except to my wife. That's the only person I don't.
You can't say what's on your mind to your wife?
No, not exactly what's on my mind. You gotta filter that. Come on, man.
That might be part of my problem.
Yeah,
my mom will say you too damn honest.
How you?
My mama, and that's right after your mama is your wife, which I know biblically is reversed. But I'm just saying.
Yeah, I'm trying to come with a good example of how you can still get your.
Are you talking about does this dress make me look fat?
No.
Not that type.
That's I'm talking about real issues. I'm talking about like real talk. Like
the Super Bowl is coming on, and my what party? Our job party is Sunday.
Oh, you know what? Can we either watch the Super Bowl for the first half, or can I bring my phone with me and watch it during the ceremony? which I want to say, look, I ain't gumming this shit. I'm gonna stay home, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to say.
Right.
I want to watch the Super Bowl, and you can go and do your thing, but I gotta say, okay, can I watch this thing on my phone? I'm coming. You know, I'll come. I'll do whatever you want, but I gotta watch on my phone.
I think it's a little deeper than that. Like,
Yeah,
I don't think that's perfect. I'm just trying to figure out.
Yeah. That's not. But you know, you can't say. I can't say shit. I'm staying here. You know what I'm saying? You gotta color it a different way.
Yeah, I run into that stuff all the time because I'm not married and not obligated. I run into that all the time. Like, I got homeboys. I do a bunch of stuff with. If a female asks me to do something, then I'll be thinking, well, you don't got a boyfriend or a brother or a daddy. Then it comes an issue. But
you are missing the clues. Then come on, man. If she asking you to come over and help her with something.
If I sound dumb, you know what I'm doing?
What?
If I sound like I don't understand something, I'm playing. I'm playing play action. It's play action. Nah, man, that's why it's funny you say that. Like, what? Like, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, you said it. You just said honestly, like, dude, do you not understand? They ask you to, and I'm thinking like, I'm not sure. Oh man, let's get to the sports, man. I don't know how we got off on that tangent so far.
We're in the locker room, man. You talk about whatever's going on.
Oh, that's true. That was what's on my mind.
Yeah, man. That's going on, man. That's all we give each other advice. Some of it's not good advice, but you hear everything. You hear all kinds of advice in the locker room, man.
Yeah, there ain't really been no real bad advice, man. You helped me out in that cooking, man. Here we go. Since we ain't got to go to sports right away, So I cooked the whole chicken. Is it wrong with me, man? When I cook a whole chicken, I feel like, what else, Stu chiming in, man. You better be getting your defense together, man. Yeah, you need 2 pick sixes this week.
Hey, Pascal got one, man. You're supposed to get back to back. So your defensive lineman need to get more than just one, man. Don't rest on your laurels with just one, man. You need to get at least 10 or 12 this season. Hoskins need him one.
Stu said I can't. No, Stu, no, I can't cook. Stu can get on. You and Stu's supposed to have a cook-off, man. We're gonna see if we can't keep the show going to the until the end of the season. After the season is out, man, you and Stu gonna have to get on that grill, man.
Yeah.
I seen what you do, and your presentation is off the hook. But I just taste Stu's food. Like I just taste Stu's food.
Yeah. Taste is better than presentation. For real. If it tastes good, that weighs way more than a damn look good and taste like shit.
And that's why people get mad at me. Like, I just post what I'm about to eat, and it tastes good to me. Like my thing is breakfast food, which I don't think you can really mess that up.
Yeah, you can.
Huh? Really?
Oh, yes, you can. Oh my god. Bad eggs. Oh, dude.
How can you mess up eggs? Only thing I don't like about eggs is I'm runny.
It can be tough. It can be overdone. It can be overcooked.
Nah, I don't mind overcooked egg. I'll take that.
All right. My wife taught my daughter how to make soft scrambled eggs, and she's pretty damn good. I was shocked because that's a skill set.
So you deal with the smoker? Because Stu just said he'd kill you on the smoker.
I don't deal. I use a 21-inch Weber kettle grill. Now I'm in the market. I've been in the market for the last 10 years for an offset smoker. I'm just too cheap. I got a Weber grill that does good enough. But 1 year I'm gonna get this offset smoker. I got to. I think my cousin just got one, but them ain't that bad, aren't they? Only like 6 or 7. Dude. When I'm gonna get one, I'm gonna get one.
Oh, so you talking 600 or 700 is the little
that's
little bitty model, huh?
Yeah, my
economic model.
Yeah, my Weber costs 500. It's a self-ignite one. That costs 500. I bought that thing in like 2000. So it's gotta be like 15, 16 years old.
But can you drive it and stuff?
Can I drive this one?
You paid $500 for it. You better be able to try that thing, man.
Man, no, I don't drive this one. But
$500 for a grill. Well, I guess you do live in the South. That's one thing.
No. I bought this in Chi-Town when I was in Chicago. I bought that in Chicago.
And you just cook in the winter?
Dude, I cooked all year round. My neighbors were like, "What the hell are you doing?" I'm like, "Dude, just because it's 20 degrees don't mean you can't come out here and grill, though." Yeah, dude, I grill all year round.
Okay.
Snow on the ground, I still grill. Didn't matter. Yeah. I can get stew. I can cook anything now. Now I can grill any meat. There's not a meat that I can't grill.
Stu say you got all the money. He said, "I see you, man. You got all." He said, "You got all the money, man."
Well, when I bought that first grill, I didn't have any kids, so I had some money. You know what I'm saying? I had money, just me and the wife. So, we will see. I still haven't bought this grill yet, man. So that shows you that I'm cheap.
Okay. All right. So, man, let's delve off into a little sports, man. Let's delve off.
Yeah.
What's your take on Dez Bryant coming back, man?
Bruh, I don't know Dez Bryant. Well, what you hearing about Dez Bryant? I gotta check this out.
Dez Bryant to the practice squad.
Who?
Dez Bryant is signed to the Baltimore Ravens practice squad.
Oh, snap.
It was 9 hours ago that he was planning on, so they're doing paperwork. So, yeah.
Wow.
And I kind of like that.
I like that, too.
The Ravens, I thought the Ravens, no, not the Ravens. And somebody's looking at Antonio Brown.
On the Seahawks.
I thought there was somebody before the Seahawks. The Seahawks came up today. I thought there was somebody before the Seahawks.
If it's not the Seahawks, who needs a receiver? The Texans need a receiver. Green Bay needs another receiver.
The last I heard was the Seahawks because they thought Russell Wilson might be able to keep them in.
And Pete Carroll
beginning of order.
Yeah. Him and Pete Carroll could. Plus, I don't care how bipolar he is. If he wants to get back and make some of that cheddar, he knows he's gonna have to chill for at least 2 years. You know what I'm saying? He can come back and be his best self for 2 years and get a contract, then start acting a fool again if he wants.
Wow. Let me ask you this: if you feel that way, how many of these attempts that he's had do you feel like should have been the last attempt? Like, I understand what you're saying, and that's what everybody's saying. ESPN is saying the same thing. Like, I understand exactly what you're saying, but which one of these last occasions should have been the last occasion? The Oakland occasion? Well, they let me free. After you done, and I don't know if there's a better coach to play for as a minority and the players coach, and then as Mike Tomlin. Then you go to New England knowing damn well you better toe the line. And all they tell you is don't respond to this broad.
Right.
This dame, because apparently people on Facebook don't like me calling them dames. Don't respond to this dame. And he responds, and you lose your job for responding to.
Dude, I don't know. I think he's mentally ill. I really do. Because here's the thing, though. I can understand him want to get out of Raiders. Because you don't know how good you have it until you go somewhere else. And that showed how well Mike Tomlin handled him. Because you heard nothing. You thought he was a pretty good citizen.
Yeah.
Then he leaves there, and then the real one comes out. So they were hiding a lot. They were masking a lot of flaws if he's always been like this. That's pretty damn incredible.
And here's the thing about it. Our culture, and this is directed. We in the locker, man. I guess today we're gonna lose fans or whatever, because this is directed directly to our culture.
Yep.
The shit that Antonio Brown is doing is unacceptable.
Unacceptable. Totally.
Like, you don't see Caucasian young Americans get money and just wow. Well, the one dude who made the "I'm on the boat" video.
Yeah, you do.
Hold on. You do. But hold on. I'm gonna take you. But I'm saying, and this is the problem with Antonio. Once he did it, and you lost your job, and you got another opportunity, not only once but twice. Like you think you bigger than the money. Like you're not bigger than money. And here's where I'm gonna get you. Here's where I'm gonna get you. Now tell me where you stand. I know you're gonna come up with some old cocky mammy ass scheme on that LSU. And I told people, now it might have been you. I said, and you might have been the one, well, he can do that. Odell Beckham Jr.
No.
Banned from LSU. Soon as he did that after the game, I said, this dude is off the hook. Like they need to do something about him. The cameras all on him. Everybody just kind of waiting behind him to see what he gonna do. So I'm just saying, like, dude, why couldn't you have just done it off in the side, give him a little money? You know why? Because you got to do it in front of everybody's face. Like you got to be in everybody's face with a wad of money, handing it out. Like if you got people who got money, don't really expose their money. But go ahead,
dude. No, you are exactly right. First of all, how stupid are you? Hey, first of all, who got that cat? Now he was obviously intoxicated, which was.
I don't know if it's obvious.
Oh, dude, I guarantee you he was lit. Yeah,
I'm sure he was LSU, but
yeah, well, he did some things that before that on the sideline that.
Yeah.
That he was a little inebriated. So that's one problem. Second problem to me, as a former athlete, is where is your handler? You always have somebody who is there to protect your image. Where's the person say, okay, dude, we can't do this right now? Who is this boy that stops him from doing stupid shit? That was beyond stupid. Handing out players cash, doing out on the field, like how stupid can you be? I'm surprised that LSU didn't get in trouble on the spot.
That's what my whole thing was.
There's no investigation needed. You see cash coming from an ex-player to a current player. And they
still student athletes at that point. He acting like because the game was not student athletes.
Right. They are still out. You got to be still, even if you declare, I think there's got to be, you got to be out of uniform to be a student athlete. He's still in uniform.
I guess technically, whenever you receive money, that just means you can't play college football. Nothing happened to you. That just means you can't play college football no more.
No,
which he obviously wasn't.
No, that's to the individual player, but to the program, it carries on beyond that. Yes, that player is technically, if he gives it to Joe Burrow and Joe Burrow knows he's gone, he's good. But the program still has to deal with the fact that they got someone in the program giving out cash.
Yeah. You know the kicker about all that though?
What's that?
And I don't know. I really don't know how to feel about it. Like I seen him with a wad of money and I seen him flicking through it, man. He only gave him like $500 a piece.
You know, like, damn well if it's $2, you're in trouble. Shit.
No, but I'm saying like if I'm gonna be on national TV,
yeah, I'm
giving out thousands. Like if I'm gonna make a scene,
you're gonna give out bands.
They said he gave out $2,000. You know what? Then again, hopefully, and for even just for his hood image, that it wasn't the $2,000 split amongst 4 players. Hopefully, he gave him like 20 stack. Like he gave everybody 2,500.
I wonder. Think about this. What if there's a minimum that you can give a player? Is there a minimum? Maybe
it is that new thing, like an image, but like an image just finished.
It just started. Yeah. So maybe he was thinking if I only give him 100, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, he gave him 500
each player.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, he said it's $2,000. He gave 4 players. And I watched the video and I seen him shuffle out. Then he gave it to him. And then somebody interviewed him right after that.
Yes.
Like if that ain't hood shit 101, like let me find the most ignorant motherfucker in the group and put a mic up to his face. And it just so happened to be an NFL player.
Oh, dude. Yeah. That's beyond stupid. And I'm surprised LSU didn't have to do this right after the damn game.
They should have self-imposed sanctions. They should have self-imposed.
Well, they actually did. That's what they're doing.
No, they should have did it then.
Oh, right.
And then suffer them this year right now while they suffering.
Right. But somebody said that the LSU should have done like Bama does it, just fight it to the end. But I don't know how you can fight this one because
because I was saying, does Alabama have video like national TV at the championship game?
all kinds of angles. They got, yeah, you might be right, and there might be student athletes until the end of the semester. You might be right. I think she is right.
You are student athletes to the end of the semester, but you running that infraction just means that you are not an amateur no more.
Right,
so
right.
Typically, if this happened to anybody else, you just can't play football no more.
That's true.
Which they weren't going to play football. So
right. They already knew they weren't playing anymore.
So yeah, that's where I think Odell came up to. Like you said, I mean, that's probably the best shit you just said in the show yet. Where was his handles? And especially in a scene like that, you got to have your handles. Dude, just in case something's to break out. Like it got to be where's the get back guy? The guy who walks around with the back of your shirt. Right. The back of your shirt. So
especially if you know I'm gonna get drunk. You already know I'm gonna get some drinks. You need somebody who's your designated non-drinker who's gonna do things that are not gonna get you in trouble.
You know the bad thing about the designated non-drinkers that I hang out with?
Me?
Well, you are one of them. I was going to point that out. That y'all don't say no either. Like the guys I hang out with, they just happen to be out the house. So, maybe we shouldn't go to that last club. You know what, man? I'm taking you home. We shouldn't go to this last club. You know what y'all low level non-drinking designated drivers do. You notice I said non-drinking designated drivers. Yeah, that's what y'all do. Y'all like to be like, hey man, we gonna where you want to go to? All right, man, we got one more. Like I know staying out ain't even your thing. What time didn't we stay out like 2:30? Last time you was in here when we was up in the Sky Bar.
Oh yeah, we were. It was late. I don't know if it was 2:30, but yeah, it was close to that time. It was 2-ish.
At any point, you could have been, hey, white man, I know I'm driving. Man. I'm gonna take you home, man, or you gonna catch a cab, man. Something like you could have.
Oh man,
you just sat there and you look boreder than the guy taking the tickets downstairs.
Look. If you're not gonna get in trouble, we good. Now,
I ain't getting in no trouble,
huh?
I ain't getting in no trouble.
Right. So there was no need to be the get back man. You was having fun. That's fine.
I was only out for you though. I don't go out. Like I was going out to take.
How are you off? See. Now we're about to curse each other out. Why are you out for me?
You was in town visiting. We had done something, and then after we left wherever we was like, "Oh, we gonna go out." I said, "You want to go there?" He's like, "Yeah, that's fine."
Yeah.
So I'm out of the house. I come home to an empty house and go to sleep. You go home to an empty hotel
and go to sleep.
I'm saying, whatever the case might be. I said you in town. A couple of our homies, a couple of our teammates rolled through. So it was what it was. But at any point, you could have been like, "Hey, man." But as long as you sitting there, I'm gonna come and check on you. You good?
Yeah.
And I'm going right back to the action. Right back to the action.
Yeah. That's how it should be.
But you could have been like, man, it's getting kind of late, man. And I guess I probably wasn't drinking too much, man. But
no, man. Long as the scene is clean, and we good. Now, when one start getting dirty, now I'm not gonna be caught up in the club, and then they're gonna be like,
hey.
Yeah, former UK athlete Van Hals from Baton Rouge, Louisiana was caught in a club and I got blah 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 blah. Nah, that ain't happening.
Well, you weren't doing nothing. There ain't nothing that can happen to you.
That's what I'm saying. But
we get roughed up.
Hold on, you know how that
get
goes.
roughed up.
And you know how that goes. If they see somebody, I'm like, then we gotta go. Then I'll be like, hey, white, look, I'm going. Either you coming with me, or you're gonna have to catch a ride with somebody else.
No, you're supposed to say, hey, white man, come on, you come with me, or I'm putting you in a cab. You can't just leave. You can't just leave somebody to make a decision after you set out and just let them get to a certain point.
hold on, you know damn well you couldn't do that back in the day when we were in college, but with Uber and Lyft and all these other damn things, you can
Yeah,
find
but
me
you got to
wherever.
wait and ensure that.
Nah, fuck that.
Wow. Okay. Well, see,
And you too damn old.
me and you have went on our last outing. So from now on, you come in Lexington, you have to call your other peoples, man.
All right, man.
But I'm telling you, man. Tell him, Jay. That's what I'm
Jay.
talking about.
Jay, if things get messed up in the scene, and I say, Ant, it's time to go. Let's go. And he's like, nah, man, let's stay. I'm like, no, man, I'm going. Let's go. Either you leaving now, or you gonna have to find out.
Here's the problem, though. Here's the problem, and this is highly likely. This is very likely. What if the scene is me?
Oh well, yeah, I'm pulling you now.
Oh, okay.
I'm yanking you, and you don't have no choice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nah, if I'm staying on the onlooker, okay, I give you a little bit of there. I give you a little bit if you talk about it as an onlooker, but
yeah. And you've been in a club many times where you sent someone come in the club like, this ain't right. It was just some. This dude give bad energy. Hey, I gotta get up out of here. He ain't nothing good about to happen right now.
Dude. Yeah, I don't think you met my twin cousins. Them jokers 6'4". And they got bad attitudes.
Oh.
And they was on when I was live one day, man. They big, like they business guys, like they businessmen at the beginning of the day. And so we go to a club in Cleveland, in Akron, down LeBron's hometown.
Oh wow.
And we just standing there, happy hour's ended. So now, it's time for the people to come in. Happy hour started like 7 or something. So it might have been like 9:30. And we standing up there in the arcade, by the arcade, but there's a bar, like entrance from arcade to the bar. So we stand like right on the thing. And this dude, Akronite, a guy from Akron comes in and says, in a leather jacket, you just have to understand, man. Like like I can deal with hood and I can deal with country. Now you put a country hood joker together who don't care nothing about nobody. Country don't care nothing about nobody. Hood don't care about the consequences. You put both of them together, and so this dude walks in. I'm talking about, now mind you, I'm bigger than this guy, but my cousins is like 2 inches taller than me. And he say, man, I'm going to knock me an MFR out tonight.
What?
And walks in the door like as soon as he walks in. Like he just walked in. Me and my cousin finished our drinks. I said, "Y'all ready to go?" And we all on the same page. Like, this idiot ain't about to make my night go bad.
Right.
So, and that's kind of, we drawing this all back full circle. What we talking about with Odell Beckham. But it all started when you saying that Antonio Brown, because of all this, yeah, he can play a hellified football player. He can play some football. But you think after what Odell and doing, and man, some of these guys doing, you think they're gonna give Antonio Brown a fair shot?
Man, hold on. Let me do something real quick. And that is a hell yeah. How many guys have you known that have done some questionable stuff in their career and they get a chance? This guy has 11,000 career yards with how many touchdowns? Where I'm trying to find with 75 touchdowns. Yes, bro. They're gonna find a way. They're gonna find a way. His last full season, he had 1,300 yards, 15 touchdowns. Yes, someone's gonna find a way. Period.
But let me tell you this: do you know that now this day and age, especially the day and age we in, do you know how much you can do? You know how many locker rooms he disrupted? He disrupted Pittsburgh's locker room. He filmed a post-game speech. And then he absolutely acted an ass in Oakland.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh, I think he made a bad, not Pittsburgh, the Patriots. I think he made a bad decision. With the Patriots, I think he just made a bad decision. Yeah. But after you done made some bonehead decision like you. So does he know what thin ice is, or is this thin ice thicker than most of our thin ices?
Dude, listen to me, Anthony. When he had since 2013, 1,500 yards, 1,700 yards, 1,800 yards, 1,300 yards, 1,500 yards, 1,300 yards. You overlook a lot of things. You overlook a lot of things. You overlook a lot of things.
They sent your boy to they sent Adrian Peterson to jail. They sent Mike Vick to jail. Like a lot of stuff can get overlooked sometimes. But hold on. I know what your response gonna be, but so Tyrone Johnson, you think if they do bring him in, they got to bring a babysitter with him?
Yeah. They
like Dennis Rodman, they can treat him like Dennis. Like the benefit outweighs the cost,
or worse. But yeah, but you have to have the right kind of locker room. You have to have the right head coach. You got to have the right leader. He can't go to Cleveland. He can't go
to Cleveland. Hell, Cleveland ain't got nowhere for him anyways.
I'm just saying. Who else he can't go to? He can't go. I'm trying to think of a team who's actually in the mix. He can't go to Buffalo. You know, he would ride. He would get. Can you imagine him and Stephon Diggs in the same locker room talking to Josh Allen?
What about Cincinnati?
Huh?
What about Cincinnati? You get to play against the Steelers?
He don't want to go to a team that's struggling.
But him and Joey, old Joe Buck.
Yeah, that ain't a good look with a young LaFleur wouldn't know what to do with him. So I don't know of a lock. I don't know of a lock. Because I'm gonna tell you someone whom I think he will be maybe better is with the Texans.
Who's over? Romeo right now?
Romeo's over it. They got a young quarterback whom I think
got JJ Watt keeping things in.
There you go. We got leadership. We got a new coach who's on his way out. So
maybe that's the first team I thought that was talking before Seattle. That might have been who it was.
When I heard everybody was saying Seattle, what I was reading on Twitter.
But Seattle was today, right? When I heard it yesterday, it was somebody.
I didn't hear yesterday.
I thought it was Houston.
Oh, so I didn't hear anything yesterday.
Yeah.
Everybody's saying Seattle because Seattle's been the one since even before this. I'm like, since O'Brien is gone, the Texans is dude.
DK Metcalf together.
See, but the thing about it is there's more pressure because they Super Bowl contenders. They would expect him to put them over the top. The Texans,
will.
Huh?
And he will. The Texans don't over the top.
I'm just saying, but with the Texans, he might have a better chance of maybe latching on there a little long because Will Fuller is his first year. I think I've seen him healthy. When he's healthy,
Will Fuller's
when he's healthy, they got two studs, and that will open up the middle for Randall Cobb. He'll be single coverage all day.
Yeah. I don't know if I'll waste my time on somebody should. And if I can get him on them Cam Newton deals or one of those, DeMarcus Cousins deal, the $1 million 1 year deals, if I can get you on one of them, man,
that's what's gonna happen.
That's what you think gonna happen?
Oh yeah, he ain't gonna make. That's what I'm saying. See, I don't think he can.
His league minimum. He was still on a rookie contract. How long he been in the league? I thought he was like 4 or 5 years in the league.
10 years.
Before that stuff happened, though. No, he ain't been in no 10.
He been with Pittsburgh for 9.
Wow. Really? I didn't know that. I thought he was only like 5 or 6.
Dude, when I told you he had 11,000 yards, that's not a 5 or 6 year.
That's true.
11,000 yards, dude. That's a shit ton.
But he wasn't having no under 1,000-yard seasons. Like you said, he was having 14 and 15s.
Yeah.
Like rag.
He had obviously the first year, his rookie year, and then I think he got hurt that third year. But after that, yeah, dude, his lowest total, if you don't count the first 3 years, his lowest total is 1,300 yards. Dude, that's putting up yards, bro. 1,300 as a receiver.
Oh man, hell no,
dude, that's a lot of yards, man.
Yeah.
And one of them years he didn't have Ben. Remember that?
Yep.
And he still.
It's been plenty of years they ain't have Ben. His ass stay hurt.
Right.
You know the funny thing, Ben played better with an injury. You bang Ben up a little bit, man. People be tugging on him, dragging on him. Ben play a little bit better,
bruh. Think about this, Ant. And for 3 years, he had 1,500, 1,700, 1,800.
Sick, man.
Dude, that's over 100 yards a game for 2 of them seasons. That's over 100 yards a game.
That's sick. Yeah, I guess I'll put up them problems, I guess.
That's what I'm saying. Dude, he's consistent. He is consistent. He's consistent. It is no way you ain't gonna, like you said, you ain't gonna delve out big money for him. You're gonna get him for cheap.
If you can get him on the cheap, oh hell yeah. Yeah.
So let's say he comes in 2 weeks, he messed stuff up. You just let him go. That's easy money.
That's what you call it did. I wonder how much
New England
Patriots paid him. I know he tried to file a grievance against him, but
it wasn't much. I think it's a few million.
Yeah. I think they gave him a small portion of that, man. But we got people tuning in, man. So we're gonna break down right now, man. We're gonna go through some things. I'm gonna let you get your screen together, man.
All right. Whoa.
I know. I need to have you on there though, so that we can.
All right.
No, you go ahead. No, go ahead. We're gonna break down. Okay, a lot of people have been asking me, what Terry Wilson is seeing, and we're gonna break down a couple things on what Terry is supposed to be looking at, and what technically, what they're looking at. So okay, so all right, so here we got pretty much traditional said the H-back is offset. I mean, you can actually consider him a tight end because he's in the tight end position. You got twins up top, and we have 4 down linemen.
Yep.
The guy over the slot, we would probably consider him in the box. So we say 7 in the box. Corner, 8, 9.
Yep.
Safety down low.
There's
safety off the screen. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's safety off the screen. Yep.
So, and we're not going off of the play. We're really not going off of the play. So I know you got your clicker, Van, and you play.
Oh, I'm sorry. I messed it up, didn't I? Okay, here we go.
And so if on pre-snap,
why does it?
You don't have to click on nothing. Just go ahead.
No, I'm trying to draw on it, but I know why, because it's full screen. Hold on.
Well, you really don't have to draw though.
Oh, okay.
No, I want you to draw. I just want you to identify the person that we talking about.
All right. Okay, I'm ready.
All right. So down low. So if you got typically, no matter what play, you can run a slant off this. I think you can get. If I'm Craig Yeast, I think you can get a hitch off this. You can drive him on 5 yards and get a hitch off that. The safety's so deep. Hold on. I'm sorry. Let me. Before, and this is why when I say pre-snap read, when we talk about this stuff, what kind of coverage is he in right now, Van?
They look like they're in cover 3, single high man under.
But what do we both know about his leverage?
The guy on the bottom has outside leverage.
So the receiver got a lot of activity inside if he wants to. Depending on what that inside backer, point to him if you don't mind.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, as a quarterback, I'm a little leery of that.
You just watch him off the snap, right?
Huh?
You just watch him off the snap, right? Because what if he has the tight end?
Who, him?
Yes.
Yes, I'm definitely reading him, because if he's giving outside leverage, that means somebody is coming here.
Right.
Somebody. We don't know if it's going to be him or he's going to drop and he's going to come over the top. You just don't know. As a quarterback in high school, when I saw this, I'm thinking somebody's getting here. So, like you said, if we run a zone read, I'm reading him. If he don't come, I think I got that slant.
And let me point out something real quick, man. It looks like we got our strength, not our strength. It looks like they have, and this is one thing I told you last week, and I told, I've been on several different shows this week, that dude, Tennessee is playing to Terry's front side.
He's playing to the boundary.
There's a backer over, and there's a safety down. But the strength is to the backers beneath them, and the tight end is to the left. I guess it's a balance. I guess you can consider it a balance.
No. The strength is always to the field. Strength is always to the field.
Well, okay. Well, it's even doubly.
Right. That's
even doubly showing that they know that Kentucky has been going to the front side all along. So when I've been on several shows and I'm like, I don't know what, like Terry's pre-snap tells you your activity, unless it's a design run. If it's design run, you have to go with it.
Right.
But looking at what we got here, looking down on the bottom, you got plenty of opportunity there. I don't care if it's a hitch. I don't care if it's a slant. I don't know if I wouldn't run a stretch play down here.
Now that's the thing. Now, just tell you from a defensive standpoint, the reason why they took that linebacker into the slot, I guarantee you that's a nickel. And I guarantee you that they're not running this. They're running a man under, because this linebacker is coming. They rushing 5. That's why this guy is more inside leverage. They're probably going to play man. They're probably playing man here, and either he's going to bracket with the safety. There's something going on here why they got this guy here. Because another thing, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I'm not scared of Rig. You know what I'm saying? I'm more scared of him. Period. But this is open, though. I don't care what they're doing. There's so much space between these two guys. You can get some in there easy if you want it. However, I also like you run this way. He's out leveraged anyway. Seal here, chip, get to this linebacker, and you got all this room too.
But one thing that tells you, and here's another, like when I'm telling people, and people, I'm not sure if they understand what I'm saying by pre-snap. The exact same thing you said, the guy over top of the slot, which is a backer, his eyes are looking at who? That's who he has. The safety's eyes are looking at who? That's who he had. Like, these are small pre-snap reads that I'm saying, Terry, and if the play is called to that way, he has to run it. So I really don't blame Terry. But when I say pre-snap reads, now we done broke it down a little bit. If this play was going down low, and I would assume that may be Josh Ali.
Josh Ali at the bottom. Yes.
If it's a slant card, you already know. You making your read.
Yeah.
Hold that. If you hold that backer, if you keep your eye front side for a split second, hold that backer, the backer that's on top of the tee, on the corner of the tee, then you can bang that slant in.
Yep.
And I think you can run it inside, hit your curl. Like, whatever you want is pretty much available down here, except the fade.
Yeah. But look, and me watching the film too is that it's, I don't want to say a little disheartening for me, is this is Terry's first year, I understood. And then Terry's second year, he got to sit on the sideline and be able to see this from a different angle. I don't think we're giving him a lot of freedom.
Yeah.
Period. Because there were all game on Saturday, he could have pulled every read option and got at least 8 yards. Every one. I think there was one that maybe the guy tried to slow play it, like pretend like he's slow playing it. But every other one they were crashing on the zone all game.
Crashed and coming flat.
Yes.
Yes.
And he could have pulled every one. I'm a little, I want to say those RPOs were RPOs. I really do. I want to give him the credit, like, okay, he read that. I'm not sure they were RPOs. I think they were called. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel good about one because he didn't ride the mesh a long time. He took that baby out quick and threw it. I think that was like the third one. But I'm not sure if all those RPOs were the ones that we completed in the second half. I mean, I think we completed one in the first half to rig. I'm not sure those were reads. And I've been saying this for a long time. I think Grand calls a play and he has to hand it off.
Yeah. We're gonna give me another look. We're gonna get another look and we're gonna dissect that a little bit. Okay. But the one thing you do make a good point of, and I think Grand said it in the interviews, is that he was telling Terry exactly he was telling him exactly what to go to. So it's kind of like he was taking his options away from him. But I think you give him enough options and let him know if these two options or these three options ain't available, then just be an athlete. You know, I mean, that's what the end of the day. But like you said, I think he's thinking more of, well, this is what coach says.
Oh, so the same hold on, this is the same damn thing. Hold on. That's the same thing. Thought I had two up in here.
Well,
hold on. Give me a second. Give me a second. I got it. Okay.
All right. We back to it again. All right. So what do we have here?
Now this is an obvious too high safety. It looks cover two, plain as day. Now, the only problem with cover two is it can look like cover two and get turned to quarters in a heartbeat and mess you up. That's a quarterback. But it's cover two right now. It's too high safety.
Why is our top corner playing so far back?
The top corner.
Why is he almost playing level with the safety? Like, was it a 3-yard difference between him and the safety?
Yeah. So he's right. He's 7 yards off the ball.
So why is the safety at 10, 11?
That's what a safety should be.
Okay. For disguise.
In too deep.
He want to get to 15 though, right? Mm-hmm. Immediately. He gonna bail immediately, right?
No.
Safety not?
No. So it depends on what they're now. One problem is they got trips here. So this safety's got to peek down to this tight end. That's his 2.
Look for the cross.
Well, because if they go 3 verts, he's got to ride over top of number 3.
Okay.
So one reason why I don't know how they do it. Now the problem is he's inside tech, so he can't be zone. See, now that's something as a quarterback you can see, because if he's inside, there's no zone. He's playing man. Now, what they could do is, since you got trips, I've seen people call him over to help, and he's got man. Now, he can help him out if this guy blocks, but he thinks he's solo for now. If 3 doesn't come out, then this guy settles and basically brackets without him knowing it. And you can run zone backside. It looks like 2 deep, though, with this guy playing man because of number 3 being flexed out.
Let me ask you this.
And that running back being on this side, too.
Let me ask you this. As a quarterback, so that people understand what Garantano was dealing with.
Uh-huh.
When you come to the line of scrimmage, which I just defined where the opportunity was when we on the last look you showed us.
Yep.
You cannot definitively find an opportunity in this defense because you don't know if that top backer is coming or not. He may go curl flat. He may come. The bottom one may be man on this slot. He may come. He may be curled flat.
Yep.
And so like that's where we had Garantano, I think, so off balance.
Dude.
Like he's dropping back trying to read this, and you got them 3 hogs on the ground trying to eat.
That's the advantage of the 3-4 defense. You got these 2 linebackers that can man the middle with these 3, right? You don't know if he's coming. You don't know if he's coming. You don't know if he's going to steal this slant. You don't know if he's going to steal this. You try to throw a hot route. You don't know if he's stealing it because you don't know which one's coming. That's the great thing about 3-4. The other great thing is you can bring him, and then drop him into the curl. Because this is a great thing about Pascal, right? He played this position.
Yeah.
You can rush him, and you can overload this side. You can rush 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? You can overload this. You got 3 on 4. They can't block it. Well, they got 3 on 4. They can't block it. You drop him off. The quarterback sees him coming. He don't see him. That's why a lot of interceptions, tips happen with this guy because you don't think he's going to drop when he comes. You think he comes, this is open. Well, you got big boy coming here and get a pick. So that's the great thing about a 3-4. If we do some more zone blitzes against a Missouri, it's tough, man, because it's tough to read. Then it's tough to read. Are they playing quarters or are they playing halves?
Right.
You really don't know. But since you don't have a guy over here, you know something's up because you got 3 over here. If this guy was over here, you really wouldn't know if they was playing quarter or halves.
It makes sense. So what all I really wanted to try to do, man, was get the people to understand what these quarterbacks are looking at. So when we get into when you're watching the game and you're like, man, why you do this? Why you do that? You know, a lot of people, you know, beat Terry up, and you know, Tennessee is obviously beating Garantano up. But like I said, I guess we train professionals, and we are telling you, and maybe we can dissect it quicker than some people, but we don't have to deal with, you know, the defensive front we got coming after. So me and you sitting here on the screen, people are sitting here at home looking at it. That's, you know, one thing we really wanted to add to the show, man. We're going to have our little fun. You know, we started out talking about this, that, but we're going to try to break a little bit of understanding down in the game so people won't be beating up these players thinking, why didn't he do this? Why didn't he do that? Because the one thing I love to do is put those DVR glasses on you. Like having pressure coming on you, like, okay, we can show you on the beginning. Look there, then look there, then look there if it ain't there.
That is due. And that is it. People, the reason why offensive coordinators and quarterbacks stand behind the quarterback doing practice is the angle from down the field is totally different from the angle we're showing. You can see everything here, but that quarterback can't see. Dude, he's got guys in the front. He's got to find a throwing lane. That's the other thing people understand. As a quarterback, you got to find a throwing lane. Even though a guy looks open, if you can't see him because there's a body in front of you, you can't see him. It's just hard. There's some things that people don't understand because they're looking at it from the 50-yard line. You on level 2. Oh, well, it's obvious. This is wide open. Yeah, shit. You got the best angle. Get your ass down. Get your ass down on the field and see somebody coming at you, and there's a body in front of you, and you can't see. You see, people don't understand. You see in between guard tackle, in between guard center. Those are your windows. You got blind spots. You got blind spots.
Oh man, shoot, man, you're absolutely right, man. You know what, man? It's turned out to be a good show, man. Turned out to be a good deal, man.
And you sound shocked. Every show is a good show. You sound like
man, I started, you know, man. You know one thing about me, man. Success is my thing, man. Like I always strive for greatness, man. And you know, when my not my equilibrium, but my mental equilibrium is off, you know, it's hard to see. Sometimes, you know, I'm always gonna get my balance. I'm definitely gonna get my balance. Right. Sometimes it happens through strife. Sometimes it happens through casualty. You know, whatever. But no, man. But no, I think we did a good deal today, man. Appreciate your analysis, man. Appreciate you for getting a couple looks at. We're gonna add that wrinkle, man. Those last 15 in the games, especially key parts of the game, man. That's what we're gonna do. Give them the looks to let them know pre-snap. We don't even got to run the play. Just show them pre-snap why the decisions was made, and maybe Big Blue Nation be a little more lenient on these cats.
Yeah, man. It's. I'm gonna just say it's difficult, man. It's difficult playing. The quarterback position seems very. There's two things people don't understand. Calling plays is a special skill set. Not everybody can call plays, bro. Not everybody can call plays on Saturday because that shit happens to you quickly. You're in the stands and you making a call with 5 seconds left on the play clock. Coach got to make the call with 40 seconds left on the play clock right after the first play. He ain't got time to sit there and think like, oh, well, what if they come in? No. You say, oh, well, they're coming too. Why don't run the now, man? He can't wait to that. He got to make that call right now. It's like this. It's hard, dude. Calling plays is hard. I call plays for the YMCA, and I'm like, damn, this is hard. And there's no play clock.
Yeah.
So people need to understand that and get in the end zone of the game and get low and see what the quarterback is seeing when the ball is snapped.
Yeah. Especially when jokers 6'5", 6'4". A small dude is 6'2". So 6'2" to 6'5", 6'6" is just all in your face and come with bad intentions.
Dude, just think about this. They say Drake Jackson is small. Drake Jackson is 6'2", 310 pounds, 6 pounds, something like that. They saying his level for getting in the NFL is a little shot because the other guys on the list 6'5", 6'6".
Oh yeah.
It's like, dude.
Drake may be just for your benefit. Drake might be 6'1".
6'1". Okay, so 6'1".
I don't even know if Drake's taller than me. I don't even think he's tall. I don't even think he's my height.
Okay. Well,
And that's why I think he is overhyped or undersized because I done played with when I first walked into like in high school, I was tall as my dudes, and I had two big ass bookends, 6'6" and 6'7".
Oh,
in high school, yeah, I'm telling you, man, our high school was cold. But when I walked into a damn college huddle, man, Chris Comstock and Jonas Lennon out there, man. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, you got Mike Webster and Jeremy. Right. Oh yeah, Jason Watts. Yeah, let's get it. Let's get it, man. Yeah. So yeah, man. Yeah. But
I mean, Calvin Taylor was 6'8", playing defensive line, 6'7", playing defensive line.
Yeah, come on, come on, man.
You don't get it, man. You don't get him till you're on the field.
And it ain't even size you looking at, like you said, because shit, Drake might only be 6'1", and you can give him 6'2", but shit, that joke he blocking 6'5", 6'6". You still ain't got no window to throw.
Right. And Terry's what, 6'3", 6'2"?
Me and Terry might be the same height. We may be the same height. Yeah.
All right. So he's 6'2", which isn't short now. That's not short.
Oh, no.
So he's 6'2", and he got 6'7" with 7-foot wingspan.
Right.
Coming up like this on you. Dude, come on, man. This is the thing. I mean, we can get out. Playing a sport, I'll never get been in the NFL. And we had our quarterback with the Bears was Eric Kramer. He made things look so easy, which I know was extremely difficult.
Right.
These players make it look so easy where you think, oh, well, that's just a typical. No, man. It's like that Patrick Mahomes play where he's rolling right and throw a 60-yard bomb on the money. Rolling to his right. People don't understand how tough that is. Like he just make it look like it's just a routine play. Dude, that takes a lot of calculations, man. 6 yards in the air and you rolling right. So all the momentum of your ball is going to try to go out of bounds, dude. It's crazy. They make it look easy, and people think it's just easy, and it's not.
And that's what I think they get paid for. That's why you don't like to see NBA players miss 3-pointers or miss dunks.
Dunks.
When you get on that level, I think they expect you to be on that, man.
Yeah, true.
All right, man. So we're going to return back 3-2.
We better.
If we don't, it's going to be problems.
It's going to be problems.
Oh, man, I don't even want to keep the show going. But did you hear that they fired
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that.
During the game?
I heard it. That's why I'm saying.
But we gotta go extra 15 minutes. Like, hold on. Do you think he said something to a UK player? Because you remember the backlash that happened when Lamar Thomas said something to Louisville players and Jordan Jones got upset?
I think that was something to something.
You think it's something like that?
Dude, it's something more than what is being put out. It's some it's some layers to this getting fired. It's some layers. It's some layers upon layers.
Yeah.
It's dude. If it's true, which no one, I don't know. I wish we can get see if we was in if it was televised CBS and you get that all 22 and you see the sideline.
Yeah.
I could look on the sideline and see if he was going or not. I can't do it on this. They don't show the sideline.
Just look at I'm looking at Tennessee's chat groups and stuff. Because somebody's saying that somebody got the.
Oh no, they're saying I've heard from our side. I've heard somebody else say yes, he was fired before the game was over. So during halftime. So
that's
dude.
Like you done something egregious. Like for me not to be professional or have enough tact to say, which y'all clearly stated last week that y'all had no respect for him. He has no couth. He's uncouth. That you just do that. That's just not professional. Like my thing is business. Like I've been in retail and public management. Like I can't. Somebody make a mistake. I can't just in front of a client be like, you know what, you fired because they made a mistake. Because that makes me look stupid. Like, damn, your boss is an asshole. Like you got to be like, well, all right, hey, talk to me. When you get after you get off of it, we need to talk.
Hold your water until the end of the workday. Hold your water until the end of the workday, for sure.
Get my work out of you first, man. That's one thing I'm telling you. I ain't gonna fire you at the beginning of your shift.
No, right. Or I might fire you the morning of.
Right. When you got up and got showered, you're supposed to be here at 8 o'clock and call you 7:55. 7:50. Right. Hey man, you know what? We no longer need your services.
Right, dude. I hope that's not true, bro. I really do. I don't like Pruitt. I haven't liked Pruitt. When Pruitt did that bull to Garantano last year, I'm like, dude, he ain't the one. He's a good coordinator. I said this. He's a good coordinator. People need to understand that head coach is a level that some people can't get to.
Yeah.
You can be a great coordinator.
It takes a lot of stuff. Decorum, patience, professionalism. It takes a lot of other stuff than knowledge. It takes more stuff than knowledge, I think.
Dude, people don't scratch the on the field stuff. You got to do radio spots. You got to go to boosters. You got to do all this other stuff that's added on that some people just can't take. And I don't think
the players' baby mamas having issues.
Dude, Pruitt needs to be in the room, in the film, game planning for next week, how he's going to make calls. That's what he's good at. That's the same thing with Kirby Smart. People don't understand. Kirby Smart is lucky he's at Georgia. It got so much talent in that state that it's easy to recruit. But as a head coach, I don't think he got it. I'm not saying he's bad. He's definitely not bad. All I'm saying is his faults are being masked by just the level of athletes he gets on that damn team, dude.
But he's not the type of athletes they are, and he can't bring it out of them, I don't think. Because I remember, put it like this, I remember playing against them. It is Throwback Thursday. I remember playing against Georgia, and they was having Kirby come from depth. And, you know, we didn't have a running play. Like, we had a pass play, and if the numbers were light in the box, they would just hand it to me. I could run anywhere, tackle to tackle. Kirby would just come flying in there. Like, I'm talking about as soon as the ball is snapped, if he put it in my gut, because we didn't have RPOs back then. If you put it in my gut, Kirby just come flying downhill. You know what Kirby's 101 tackle percentage was when we get on the field?
What?
I don't know either. It wasn't high because I would have said, man, he tore my ass up or something like that. But no, he missed me plenty. And I'm saying this to say that he's not the type of athlete that he was coaching. And I think there's something about, and it works inversely when you talk like people with Michael Jordan. Like Michael Jordan can't coach people because people can't do the shit you do, Michael.
Facts.
And I think that's what Kirby's at. Like he's coaching like in my day. And I had to learn that. And I started off at a lower level. And that's why I try to teach the kids, like, look, man, and I tell them what I do and what I think and what I see and why I do it. And I let them use their athleticism to do it.
I don't know, man, because Kirby did a great job coaching the defense at Bama. He was really good.
Nick had a lot of influence the same way DJ had problems at UK until Mark Stoops started putting his hands all in it. Then that's when it started prospering when Mark Stoops was like, look, I appreciate what you're doing, but here, give me the clipboard. You send the signal in.
Hey, honestly, I'm just being strictly honest. It is no way in hell that I was a defensive coordinator or coordinator, just either one, don't matter which side, and I get a head coaching job. My first year is no way I'm not play calling on Saturday. Now I got to hire a coordinator that has the title and puts in the game plan, but on Saturdays, I'm making the calls. There's no way. It's a skill set, dude. Now, after I've done it for maybe 2 or 3 years, and then I feel comfortable with giving it off to the guy who's been game planning, he's been doing a good job game planning, he sees what I'm calling. Yeah. Maybe I slowly give it to him. But my first year, that to me, honestly, was the downfall of Joker Phillips. Giving up the damn play calling. Because Sanders was not him.
Both his coordinators turned on him, though.
That Joker could call a game.
Yeah. Coordinator, he can do that.
He could call a game.
Yeah.
So he needed to continue calling the game. I'm just saying. We act like that's why. Well, okay. Now we're in the locker. That's why he effed up bringing Steve Brown in, because he didn't totally trust him as a defensive coordinator. You bring in, if I'm the offensive coordinator and I'm making the offensive call, I got to bring a defensive coordinator who's really a head coach of the defense. Yeah. He's really manning all of that. I ain't got to, when the defense goes on the field, I'm not even worried about them. I'm worried about my offense. Right? I can't be micromanaging both. So if I'm going to do that, I got to hire a damn head coach as my other coordinator. And that was the downfall of Joker. Because the offense took a hit.
Yeah. No, I agree with you. I agree with you on that, man. These guys, like I said, but Joker had plenty of issues. Like I said, I don't think nobody really respected him. And that coach in waiting, like I said, he had issues with his offensive coordinator and defense coordinator. So
he had issues probably all the way around.
Oh yeah. Which is understandable. You can't go from working side by side with me to being my boss. Now all of a sudden you trying to be accountable for the same stuff. Me and you applied now 15 minutes earlier. Hey man, it's 3:45. You're supposed to leave at 4.
Oh, man. Just think about this. He's a coordinator, right? He's a wide receiver coach, right? So he buddy with the quarterback and the receiver because he's the offensive coordinator, right? That's his group. I gotta get good buddy. Now you're the head coach. You can't be buddy. And you gotta bust ass now.
Right.
That can be tough. I can see that.
All right, man. Good work today, man. Good work, man. It's gonna be a bonus check in there for you, man. For all this
I appreciate that. That.
If it ain't in there, man, call 555
1-800 or 188.
No, it's 555 555 1800.
Oh, I thought you were gonna give him the 859 number at least.
No, I'm not based out of Lexington, man.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah, no, I'm based out of Newport News. Timbuktu, somewhere.
All right.
All right, man. Like I said, man. Again, man. Good shit, man. So, what you said, we bring it home to win. We're bringing home to win. Double digits.
27-17.
Dang. You're a little bit tight, man. You're a little bit skittish on that. I got him 28-10. I got 28-10.
Hey, Drink is creative as hell. I think they're gonna get us a couple times with some of this shit that he comes up with, man.
You know, familiar with Drink though, right?
Yeah, Stu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he knows a lot of this stuff.
But dude, he's creative. I don't care how much you know. He's coming up with some shit. He has 2 weeks to come up with something.
But you gotta have them Jimmys and Joes. He can have all the X's and O's he wants.
Yeah. He has
a matter of fact, Tennessee had Jimmys and Joes. They fired a Jimmy during us. They had to fire one of the Jimmys.
Remember old dude that caught over Eccles in the bowl game for Batet?
Yeah.
Yeah, he transferred over and he's playing this week. He didn't play the last game. He's pretty good.
Can the quarterback throw with two people hanging on his arms?
Well, there you go.
Thank you.
Hey, if Stu watching, Stu.
I think he might be going off. He was watching.
All right, well, it's somebody, Stu, get into those outside linebackers to strip the ball harder. So they had 2 strip sacks that they could have had. Damn. Club down harder, man.
Hey, Stu, man, those are Van Hiles and Van Hiles plus long. I just want to bring the boy down. No. You know how many weeks we went with? All
right. Stu, what I'm saying is Stu don't coach them guys. I'm saying he need to pull them off to the side on his own and tell them they need to club down a little harder. Because I'm sure Pascal would club down a little harder because that's who Stu coaches.
Right.
He don't coach the outside linebackers, but they need to club that ball a little harder. That's all. Okay, I'm done. All right, man. Before I say something else.
Man, before you start something else, we out of here. We'll be back next Tuesday.